Yo, 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 welcome back to Crazy Bowl TV. Thank you for joining us for another edition of What ManDem Say. Big up to Frank Famous. He's in the building. You know, he's wearing that blue color in those darkness. I don't know why that man is hiding in the dark. You know,
This is
he's,
the
he's,
only way
he's
to
in
get
the
the blue to
dark.
stand out.
Yeah, man. How you doing,
Yeah,
sir?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. So blessed
Yeah.
morning, and thank you for having me on.
Thank you so much for being in the building, man. Today we got a lot to talk about. There's some, today a lot of games going around. For most importantly, um, you guys have St. Mary's, man. I say St. Mary's. Saint. What you think about what's going to happen over there? Is it going to be a bloodbath?
I think right now Southampton. I think this is a good competition for us.
Hmm.
They're gonna play. They're gonna play football. They're not the type of team that's just gonna sit back and defend. They're gonna try to go at you. And they're gonna try
Hmm.
to score goals. So I think that works better in our favor. I'm looking at a Chelsea win here. So I'm pretty confident. But anything can happen. But I feel like with the momentum we're at right now, that I mean, we could take on any team and feel like if
Hmm.
we're down, we can come back and win a game or even tie a game. So
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to the game this morning.
yeah. I mean, Southampton, the way they play, they should not be in the bottom, man.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
how where they almost surprised us. Um, and I was glad that when we went, we played them after the international break because Liverpool after international break we are trash. Like it's like it takes us a game to get back to where we were. That's why I hate the international break so much. And I mean,
yeah,
like the game against you guys, man, that was like not that I was worried that we were gonna lose. I was like, this is a game if we're gonna lose, it's gonna be this one. And playing Chelsea after international break was not something that I'm very happy about. So before we play City or even Madrid, and we went to Southampton, I was like, thank you, thank you. Yeah, man. But yeah, they're gonna if you guys take him lightly, you're gonna be shocked. So
yeah. Um, I'm just glad they Ogochukwu. I guess he's not playing that much anyways.
mhm,
We sent him over, so we'll see what happens in January. Like I said, they play exciting football, but
mhm.
I think their manager right now needs to find a way to kind of balance the team. Like you
Yeah.
said, I believe Southampton should be a lot higher up the table too as well
Mhm.
for coming right back into the Premier League, but it's one of those you come in and you're excited, you're back
Yeah.
after so many years, so you want to play exciting football, you want your fans to be entertained. I can respect that. Like that's I don't want to see Sunday football every time you go and play these lower league teams. So um
Yeah.
I think right now with the on form of Neto and I
Mhm.
mean give respect to Nico Jackson. Give
Yeah.
respect to
No,
Nico
Nico
Jackson,
is
man.
it's he's exercised the demon, and it
Yes.
seems like he is playing really, really well. The goals are coming. He
Yeah.
seems like he's more relaxed now. He has confidence. It all came after he told Obi to shut the hell up.
Hey, I'm a Obi's a legend. Obi's a legend. So,
Yeah.
I definitely love to see the players coming back and giving stick back. But, I understand Obi where he's coming from. He came from a time where Chelsea were, dominant strikers. He played under
Yeah.
Didier Drogba's and the Anelkas, and he understands what Chelsea's built of. So if
Mhm.
that was something to put a little fire under Nico's ass, then hey, all to him. It's working.
True, true,
Yeah,
true.
yeah,
But what's the name though? I thought his criticism was I mean, it was there was moments he was talking too much, and I think that's
yeah,
what was frustrating the players.
yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, what most of what he was saying wasn't entirely wrong. It's just it was like, brother, come on. Okay, you
It's like
told us what we're doing wrong.
yeah,
Now let's see if you give us some what you call it, some some support.
so, yeah. Yeah.
but he did not. He just kept going and going about the good old days and good old days and good old days. And, that's why the players was like, bro, are you with us or are you against us?
Against us, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean, true. They did get to a point where it's like, you know, I don't think he ever said like Nico Jackson was a bad striker, so I respect that. He never really said like, oh, he's not. He just felt like he wasn't yet of quality. And I think that he was really trying to push Victor Osimhen. You know, he
Hmm.
wanted to be Agent Osimhen, so then
Yeah,
Chelsea could
that's
be
what he
like,
was doing.
oh, okay,
Good
yeah,
point.
okay, yeah. So I think that's where a lot of that was coming from, and maybe he was
Yeah.
gonna receive some kind of kickback, so I could, that mentality there,
It's a
but.
kickback.
But
I didn't even think about that.
yeah, you
Yeah.
gotta look at it from an
Yeah.
aspect of, okay, who was he representing, and who, his countryman. He was trying to get his
Yeah, that's
countryman there.
true.
So
I told you, I didn't even put two and two together. I
yeah,
think, yeah, he was trying to do agent. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
yeah,
Yes, sir, man. Big up to ManDem in the building. What up, Max? As you can see here, Bonkers LC don't even want to wait because you know what the news is.
yeah. We
Big
gotta
up
get to
to
that too.
yeah, big up to Honesty is in the house. Colin is in the building. Big up, ManDem. I appreciate you guys. Please hit the like button. Please hit the like button. Share, subscribe. Don't forget the notification bell. As you can, this man here has not done a show in a while, but if you can, please go to Frank Famous and subscribe to his channel. Maybe that will get him to come back on the YouTube side. But
I
you
want to.
know,
I gotta get back. I gotta start supporting. I mean,
yeah, man. Come on.
it's
Your
been a
team
while.
might win the league, man. Your team might win the league.
Man,
You can't
I'm,
be out here,
I, I'm still going for
people will be
top
like,
four.
look at this, they'll call you a what they call it, plastic fan. After you win, that's when you
Oh
show up.
no,
You
no, no,
know what I
no.
mean?
Check me out, man. If you go to my website, you go to Frankfurt Famous FC, you'll see I've been putting support in since
Yeah.
the COVID time started kicking in. This is where I started my YouTube journey. So family things happening. So it gave me some
Mhm.
time to reflect, and I feel like it's that time to get back and do things differently.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, we need you to be back on the YouTube side of things, on the stream side of things. But
Yeah,
big up to Frank. He said hello to Frank Famous.
I appreciate you,
Uh,
Max. Thank you.
Yeah, so let's go on it, man. I'm just going to share something. A lot of people, and honestly, that's a good question. We shall answer it, but we have to give the context to the question that you just said. And it's this. Let me share something here. Woke up to some very, very. Oh, who's this? No. Why these people always trying to sell you something when you are busy? All right, can
So
you see it?
spam.
Yeah. Can you see the screen?
Yeah, I can see it.
All right. So this is what us on the what you call it. Let me make this thing a little bit better here. Um, that one. Oh, it left. So working production, man. I'm gonna fire you. Uh-oh. There we go. Sorry
There we
about that,
go.
people. I'm firing production, man. So we woke up to this, man. Apparently, finally, Liverpool have made contract offer to Virgil van Dijk, opening a proposal some time ago. No breakthrough yet on deal value or length, but talks continue. Salah offer anticipated soon. LFC dialogue also ongoing with Alexander Arnold. I mean, we wake up to this, people from the other side of the pond, and this is exciting news, right? What do you
Yeah,
think about that? I mean,
yeah.
for the rival fans.
Well, I mean, for me, I was wondering as well. It looks like last night, I was listening to some pundits, and they were saying currently right now for Salah that they're looking at a extension on his contract,
Mm-hmm.
to see, you know, is he going to stay another year? There was rumors about PSG. That
Mm-hmm.
sounds like a load of horseshit to me. Excuse my language there. But to see Van Dyke and Alexander worried me. I thought that he was looking to go to the white and gold, but
Yeah.
this is good news for you guys to keep that team
Hmm.
solidified. I just hope that the club isn't doing what Klopp did and hold on to these players a little too long.
Right, right.
So
The thing is, we got certain players that it's so. I mean, and I think that's where honesty question comes from, right? If you could
yeah.
read it, it said, "Quincy, who's harder to replace, VVD or Salah?" To me, is VVD because you can share the goals, but you can't find a new VVD. In my opinion, which I
Mm-mm,
totally agree.
I disagree.
You disagree?
I disagree.
Why?
Salah is one. Don't get me wrong. I love VVD. I mean, you build from the back, but Salah is
Hmm.
that one player where he can make anything happen. I mean, the goals that are being scored currently right now, the assists that he's providing, he's that
Hmm.
left winger that you just don't find out in the market.
Hmm.
You have to build that winger to get to where he's at currently right now. So,
Right.
with Konate being back there, I think he could someday become, that leader in the back, and you just would need somebody next to him. But I feel like Salah is going to be hard to find someone who's going to be able to provide everything that he does.
Well, see the okay. So Max also agree with you. He says Salah is harder to replace. VVD can be replaced by Mickey Van der. Ah man, this guy caught me. He
is,
got
is that a
me.
is that a Liverpool fan for sure?
That's right now. I'm not sure if Max is a Liverpool fan right now.
Hey, you
I'm.
have me max until the Mikey Van de Ven. I agree
I
with you with
know,
Salah,
man.
but
Max, I'm gonna send you to the phantom zone for that comment, man. This is the thing. You cannot find another VVD anywhere anytime soon. Saliba, people have been praising Saliba because of the similarity in terms of profile, but he's nowhere near Virgil van Dijk. People don't understand how good this guy is. Rio Ferdinand has interviewed him twice
yeah,
because he know this dude is the one who's probably better than me, right?
yeah,
And you coming from being a fan of John Terry,
yeah.
who can you replace John Terry with?
Uh, I mean, I don't know. We haven't really found anybody like that. I
Exactly.
would I would definitely say that someone who gave me that same feeling
Hmm.
at times was Antonio Rudiger when we had him.
Okay.
Yeah,
And he never got close. And I think for
yeah.
me, for Chelsea, the person who came close, if he came early, would have been close was
Koulibaly.
Thiago
Oh no, no, yes, yes, yes,
and
yes,
Koulibaly. Yes, you're
and
right. And
yes,
Koulibaly.
yeah,
You see what I mean?
yeah,
So finding a Virgil it's impossible. It's close to impossible, right? It will take time, a long time. You have to go through all this stuff. What he's saying is you can find you could come up with a system and other players that can split the goals that Salah scores because you are not going to find another Salah anywhere.
no,
But you could find a bunch of people who can score goals.
yeah,
You see what I'm saying? That's why
yeah,
with me, Virgil, it's more important because remember, yes, goals put seats into the stands. People love the goals, right?
yeah.
But defense wins the championship, man. Since Mourinho's left, everybody's trying to break that Chelsea 17 goal a
Yeah,
season.
season, yeah,
Yeah, you see what I
against us, yeah,
mean? Where are you
yeah,
gonna find that?
yeah,
And he won back to back with that defense. So I'm saying yes, Salah. I'm not saying Salah is not, the Salah lovers here, the Salah exceptions. So I'm telling you this: if you saying Salah versus Virgil, which is harder to replace for me, it's the defender. He's
yeah,
33 and he's playing like he's 25.
yeah.
You see
I
what I
mean,
mean?
it's kind of amazing how he's turned the hands of time. After
Hmm.
that injury he suffered, what was that, about 2 years ago, a little over two
Yeah.
years ago? I
Hmm.
thought he was he was done. He
Yeah.
was never going to be the same player. But
Hmm.
I mean, his will and his power is helped him to exceed, and his determination. So it's
Yeah.
surprising. I mean, any team would love him right now. But you guys have Kwanzaa. I mean, what about him? What do you think about Kwanzaa?
Kwanzaa's not there yet. Kwanzaa
No?
is, some Liverpool fans, myself included, we got a little bit too excited with the Kwanzaa, and we like, okay, maybe this kid, but he's not there yet. But see, this is the thing. There's levels to this,
Yeah.
and maybe Liverpool fans, we are spoiled because we have a Virgil, so we expect everybody to be as close to Virgil as possible. So when a player is showing that quality, we are like, yeah, that's the next one. That's the next one. But Kwanzaa is not even at Gomez level yet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's Gomez, the Gomez that won us the league. And you saw how he played against City. That is the Gomez that Liverpool fans have been missing. Kwanzaa is gonna be, his ceiling is higher than Gomez for sure.
Definitely, 100%. I agree with that.
But I think Kwanzaa will probably get to Konate level. Okay. And it might look like he's the next Virgil, but see, if you know football, saying somebody's gonna be Virgil, you must be out of your mind. Yeah. You know what I mean? Any fans who jump in and be like, yeah, he's gonna be the next what? It's like me saying, who's that player? Nico Williams is gonna be the next Messi.
Whoa.
You see what I'm saying?
That's going a little too.
Exactly.
That's digging deep.
You see what I mean? Yeah. And in the world of defenders, in the world of center backs, Virgil is a Messi.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? Virgil is the only defender who made it to the Ballon d'Or final two, and personally, we think he got robbed.
I mean, he needed that. I feel like if he would have won that, yes, there's a whole bunch of question marks around that. If he would have won that, that would have cemented him as I mean, and go.
That would have been a wrap. Yeah. That would be like this, he would have been like a top 5, the Messi, Ronaldo, Neymar, and you throw Virgil in there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But you guys also have Cannavaro, which a lot of fans believe that he was underrated because of Terry.
Yeah, as well. I mean, we've had some of the great defenders come through our team, but they don't respect them enough to put them in that category where they could win the Ballon d'Or. I think the Ballon d'Or needs to be looked at and reviewed, and not just based off of what it seems now, a popularity contest.
Mm-hmm. Right now, me and Max, we are having problems here because you answered this question. He said, okay, question, will you rate Romero and Van der Ven after Virgil, and who else? Has Spurs fans hacked your account, Max? I don't know if you were undercover Spurs fan, man. You need to come out. We might have to do an investigation. You answer this question.
I mean, it's kind of hard for me to answer. Well, it's easy, but a question like that is, I mean, I don't rate any of those players. Romero is like a ticking time bomb. You don't know what you're gonna get from him. Is he going to give you a red card, or is he gonna give you a last ditch tackle that's gonna save the game?
You know what I mean?
And I mean, Van der Ven, don't get me wrong, his recover speed is I mean, beautiful. This man, it's very hard. You one-on-one to get past him. I don't care who you are, but to say that his stature, his style of play makes you feel like he could come in and replace BBD, I don't see it. I mean,
they both plays for Netherlands, but nah. I mean, let's be honest. Okay, that Arsenal fans, yes, they do have very good partnership between Gabriel and Saliba.
Definitely.
In terms of partnership, those two guys, very, very good. I will probably put them up there with Konate and Virgil, right?
Yeah.
But individually, none of them come close to Virgil. Personally, I don't even think they come close to Konate. But that's a debate that we can have at any time, because people seem to forget that Konate is the reason why Saliba could not. The French have like 6 center backs, and Saliba is like number 3 or 4 on the list. He happens to come in there because Konate got ill in the Euro,
Yeah.
and I think one of their center back got injured, and then he happens to be the one who started for you in the Euro with Upamecano. Is Saliba better than Upamecano? Hell yeah, that one
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
Gabriel, personally, like honesty is saying here, I feel like Gabriel is a much better center back and a leader than Saliba is. Saliba just has that Virgil preference style. So everybody looked at him, they'll be like, yep, that's the next one. So he's much better. Nah, to me, Gabriel it is. Right? Gabriel
I mean, but
reminds me
Gabriel's
of
the one
Rudiger,
scoring the goals. I
and he's
mean,
the one
that's what you're
scoring the
seeing.
goals. Yeah.
He's the one scoring the goals. He's the one taking his chances. Saliba
Mm-hmm.
just you know that the way he plays the game is at his own pace.
Right. Right.
Right, it's one of those where he's it's very clean, it's very structured. It doesn't look like
Mm-hmm.
he's rushing anything, so it does have the style of
Yeah.
BBD. But yeah, definitely Gabriel is dangerous. You look at him and
Yeah.
it's like he's capable of anytime a free kick, a corner, of getting his head onto it. So I feel like
Mm-hmm.
that definitely puts him in a different category.
Okay. Well, Max would say I have been watching all 6 teams live every game, not missed a game yet. So from what I'm seeing, only Saliba better after VVD Konate, then Spurs 2. Why is Madrid after them then? Madrid, because good question. Why is Madrid not after Virgil, knowing that Virgil can go for free in the summer, and why they're not going after Konate? Madrid has a preference, and they're probably looking at the age. Saliba is at the right age where any team can have him for at least 10 years.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So you have to put it in there. Don't sleep on Madrid. Didn't Madrid wanted Euro?
yeah.
And they told him to go to Man U because they were
Mentioned,
not going to
yeah,
spend. Yeah, they were not going to spend um, that kind of cash. So I mean, at the end of the day, it's a team's preference. Rudy, personally, Gabriel reminds me of Rudy. He's like a Rudiger part 2, right? Very physical. Um, if you decide to go physical as traditional striker against him, he's gonna win all the time.
yeah,
You can never have a traditional striker against Rudiger.
yeah,
It's a battle that you're gonna lose.
yeah.
So and I
I
like
mean,
those type of
Rudiger loved the battles versus Salah. I
yeah.
mean, you look back at those, he enjoyed going one on ones with him. I mean, he's up for a challenge. I mean,
Mhm.
we lost somebody, that
You guys never replaced him.
no, no. I
Mhm.
mean, that was a huge loss. We thought Fafana would be that player that he had a big hype at a very young age, but
Mhm.
he's showcasing how injury prone he is as well. So, uh, yeah, that's
Mhm.
got to figure out
I
who.
mean,
Yeah,
what's the name? I understand what you say, Max, but you also have to see that Real Madrid also have 2 major injuries in their center backs. Like one of them, MCL, ACL, all the CL is probably gone.
gone.
They still
Yeah,
have Alaba in the books. Who Alaba? I don't even. Have you guys even seen Alaba play since he left Bayern? And he got injured, and he has it. Yeah, but what's the name? Honesty sent. Do you know this kid, Frank? Have you heard of this kid named Rio Ngumoha?
no. Who's he playing for currently?
Well, we kind of snatched it from you guys' academy, and this kid is so good that you guys have banned us from coming to watch some of your academy players. This is how deep this goes.
That name does not sound familiar.
Yeah,
Rio.
well, you need to, you not be see, you
I,
guys have been so spoiled with all the players
I,
that you buy. You're not even looking at your academy players,
I
man.
mean, yeah. Well, we initially had one of the best academies. I mean, in the Premier League, almost in the
Mm-hmm.
world. Um, Currently, like right next to La Masia, but it's one of those that I mean, look how many center backs that we've bought and just I mean, kids that are out right now since
Mm-hmm.
Todd Bowley came in. So I definitely say there's talent out there. It is sad that we are selling
Mm-hmm.
a lot of our academy players in order to kind of balance the books. And it's one of those. Hopefully they'll stop doing that as well. But I'm gonna have to look into that. Thank you for bringing that up as well,
Man,
Augustine.
this
I'm
guy,
gonna
this
look into
kid is
that.
so special. Like he said, we had to delete a footage because he was terrorizing our first team players, man.
Wow.
They don't want to, they don't want to. He's 16 years old. They don't want to overhype him. You
Yeah.
know how Liverpool fans are too with players coming from the academy. They will make, yeah, he's the next thing. Put him in, put him in. We got another kid, Trey, young Trey, who if you think Gravenberg is nasty, this young brother is, bro,
Yeah.
this kid, Frank, oh my God. Like, this kid, my Gravenberg, yeah, we have the next Gravenberg already coming up. If they take their time with him,
Yeah.
you will see. Maybe in the FA Cups, especially the FA Cup that we're going to play in January, it's one of the bottom part of the league. So he might get some playing time. But that kid, even the manager was like, yeah, we might have to take our time with this one. We're not going to rush him. He is that special. Him
Yeah.
and you guys' kid that we got that has caused us that you guys don't want us to be in your academy area anymore.
Yeah.
It's crazy. 16
Wait, is
years
this
old.
this this the kid you guys? I mean, African, right? African
Yeah.
kid. You guys purchased
What?
him, didn't
Mm-hmm.
you? Yeah, you guys made a little like there was like a not a highlight video, but it was like a welcome to LFC. Okay, yes. All right, now that's okay.
That's the ManDem. That's the
Yeah.
ManDem.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that kid is it's gonna be, yeah, he's gonna be something. He's
Yeah.
gonna be something. And the fact that we're able to sneak in from you guys means a lot because yeah, if they
Yep.
take care of this kid, we may know he may save us a couple hundreds of millions in the future
In the
for
future. Okay.
sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, so with the VVD situation, this is good news. LFC fans have been talking about it back and forth. Oh, he doesn't want to stay. He wants to leave. And now the contract has been offered. So now Liverpool has offered him the contract. It's up to him and his agent to choose to stay or they're going to accept or not. The Trent one, at this point with the Trent one, it's up to him. I don't think Liverpool are in the stage where they're gonna beg anybody to stay, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. But yes, we can't lose all of them for free. Liverpool FC says both Virgil and Salah will extend. Their contract involved a massive amount of money and was
Yeah.
never going to be resolved overnight. Exactly. It's not that easy, right?
Yeah,
They
they're
they
looking to get
deserve
their
the money.
final. Yeah, I mean, they're at that age where they either get the big pay going overseas, going to play in where everyone else is traveling out Arabia, or they
Hmm.
receive that big contract from you guys.
Yeah. And then on the other side, I know that Honesty is saying that Liverpool, yeah, this Colombia thing, I think is just noise. Um, right now, Liverpool's main focus is these three. After
Yeah,
that, then it's Konate, Diaz, and Allison. I don't think we're gonna. Allison said he doesn't care. He will do his at the end of the season. We don't even know whether he's gonna stay or not because we got two good goalkeepers who are coming right after him. So yeah, there's negotiations going on with Liverpool. The former regime kind of did not do anything. So right now, this director of football is just focusing on contract. But in January, there's been some news going around, right? Let me find it. Big up to ManDem, man. Please, big up, Michael. Mike, awesome. Good to see you, man. It's been a minute. Where you been, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Please hit the like button, people. Hit the like button. Put pressure on Frank Famous, my esteemed guest here, and have him get back on the YouTube trail, man. This guy's been gone for years. Come on, man.
I know it feels like I left home. I'm still trying to find home, but
Yeah.
I promise you guys that I'm gonna be back and with some new news, new information going on.
I mean,
Don't lose hope on me. Don't lose hope.
we shall not. But I was trying
Yeah.
to find this thing. I can't find it. But Liverpool are also looking at Zubimendi and Kekers, the Bournemouth left back.
Oh, I like
Um,
him. I like
yeah,
him. He's a
I've been
quality
watching this
player.
game, and yeah, I see
Yeah.
why people are kind of like,
Yeah.
you know, talking about him. But if we get Zubimendi, I'll be very happy. At this point, get me Zubimendi.
Yeah.
You know,
Do
what do you
do you
think?
actually see him leave? I don't see him leaving. I don't see him leaving in January.
At this point, he's angry. They didn't give him the contract. They just showed him the PowerPoint of the mountains and all that stuff. The contract hasn't showed up. So, I mean, a lot of people are thinking that Madrid, because of Modric, and Madrid right now need a player like him. As we can see, their whole midfield is kind of like falling
Yeah.
apart.
Yeah.
The City, I don't think City is in play with him because City doesn't even know if Pep is going to be there.
I mean, did he hasn't signed the 2-year contract, right? It's on the
No,
table.
who's Pep?
Yeah.
Well, they say he's signing, but
Yeah,
look,
right. So
yeah, but
that's
I
what
don't
I'm
believe
wondering.
it's. I think it was just for them to recruit players because if Pep is leaving, why am I going to City?
Yeah. Yeah. They don't know who would be the next manager to
Exactly.
come in. Yeah, as well.
So
So
that's why I think Pep is trying to help City out because if he's giving up right now, what happens if next year things go bad? Because it's not going to get easy. I don't care how much money he spends next year. Even if he wins next year, it's not going to be easy. The
yeah.
teams are going to get better. Teams
Definitely.
are going to realize that, yeah, we could hit this guy, right?
Yeah.
Big up to the man. Then Rasta Crab is in the building. Big up, big up, big up, man. Hey, yo, man, go to the Belgian Bands TV. My family over there in the Belgian family side of things, and hit the subscribe button over there, man. Big up to you, sir. Appreciate you being in the building. Yeah, man. So that would be those two players will help Liverpool because our left back right now is just Robo, and Simicast seems to not can't stay fit.
Yeah.
We need another left back, and I think Robo or Simicast might be moved on in the summer.
Yeah.
So the Kirkers kid, what do you really think about him?
No, I think that's quality. If you guys could get him to come in and
Yeah.
replace, Robo's position, that right there will be. Honestly, it's almost a like for like, which is surprising to see coming from. Bournemouth's academy. They've been able to get some decent players through. So,
Mm-hmm.
and look how well they're doing in the table as well. So,
Right.
I think right now is the best time to see some of the players that are coming to the end. Even though
Mm-hmm.
I think Robo's still showing quality. That pass that he made, just splitting
That's
Man City's
old
defense.
school
That
Robo, man.
was that was
Old
beautiful.
school Robo,
As much as I hate to say that was quality.
man.
So you can still see it's there, but he's not the Robo that I remember that used to be flying up and down the wings anymore.
Man, yeah,
Yeah. So I think that's
yeah.
that's that's Liverpool's style when they have a left winger who can provide them that width they need.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it seems like he's not on the downward spiral, but you could definitely see that his time
Mm-hmm.
as being as one of those top left backs
Yeah.
is coming to an end.
Yeah, like Rasta probably said, he's think that Costa Simicas might be the odd man out. And
Yeah,
I agree because not that he's not good, it's because he can't stay fit.
yeah,
Sometimes it's not his fault, but he can't stay fit. He was supposed to take over this year
yeah,
and he can't stay fit. So the Kickers thing is kind of making sense. In the beginning, everybody was like, it's just chit chat about it. Right now, and I'm not piling on the anti-Robo thing that is going on the Liverpool fans, but Robo he is a very important, like my man Rasta is saying, he's a very important part of the locker room. He has the leadership qualities that really, it's one of those guys that you can't hate. Even if he does something wrong, you look at it, you'll be like, damn it, Robo. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
he caused 2 penalty kicks and, they still be like,
They're still
You
giving
know what
him
I mean?
love.
They were like, Rocco, come on, man. What are you
Yeah,
doing? You
yeah,
know what I mean? He's one of
yeah,
those guys, you want him in the locker room. He brings camaraderie in there. So a lot of times teams keep these players and people like, oh, he's old, get him out of here. We're like, nah, man. And then with
it's more than
Robo,
that.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
more than that. You know what I
yeah,
mean? And he doesn't, when you talk to him, he thinks he's fulfilled everything. All the records that everybody's talking about Trent, it's Robo's record that Trent is breaking.
yeah.
When they beat Baines' record, the assist record, Robo is the first one, but nobody talks about Robo. They think everything is about Trent.
Trent.
So yeah, Robo is. But let's move on to Chelsea real quick. What's wrong with
My boy.
uh your boy, man? Them talking about staying fit. My
Yeah,
man, he sneezes and he rips his entire groin.
I know. It's one of those right now that we have to keep. I mean, Reece James.
Mhm.
I mean, we have to keep him. We got to protect him. I mean, it's
Yeah.
it's 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 one of those where it's the same thing that you're seeing is it's his presence, it's his pedigree, it's his locker room presence.
Mhm.
I just believe right now that he's going through a tough time in his career.
Yeah.
I mean, if we were gonna sell him, that would have been years ago to Real Madrid for that big contract, but
Mhm.
um, it's that love that we have for him that
Right.
won't ever let us want to see him leave.
Mhm.
You could see the writing on the wall last year, the year before that he, even though he lost weight, it just the hamstring is failing him, and the doctor who said that worked on his hamstring said that he's gonna be good to go. You
Fire
should
him.
not see this
You're
injury.
used to
Ah,
public
listen,
lashes. That
no,
doctor needs public
I
lashes, man.
mean, seriously, because you can't get us Chelsea fans hyped that we're gonna get the old Reece James back, and
Yeah.
we're only seeing 70% of him right now, and I mean we'll take it,
Right.
but I think now the league too fast, too strong for him, and the hamstring just isn't holding up anymore. I mean, we may never see him play 2 games in a row ever again. And
Mm.
as much as that hurts me to say, because
Yeah.
Reece James was supposed to be our captain, our leader. He was supposed to be the next John Terry, the one to come through the academy and cement himself.
Right.
But I think he's just unfortunate. I mean, the
Is
gods
it
aren't
time
on
to
his
move on
side.
from Reece James? Because Gusto is not bad at all, man. I
uh,
like Gusto actually.
I like Gusto. Gusto definitely for me it was a great replacement to come in and competitive. He gives us everything we need, but oh man, I don't know. I can't let myself say it. I don't. Reece James is as much as we would love to see him healthy or go to another maybe Italy and regain some fitness there as well.
Mhm.
But it breaks my heart. I can't see him leave. I can't.
Yeah.
If he has to
Big.
be in the locker room, you're just paying him to be there.
Yeah.
Be a cheerleader for the team. I mean, I definitely say I'm down to see that happen.
We need to find out what's going on with Chelsea, your doctors, man, because
Yeah,
another player that left Chelsea who came to Liverpool had the same problem.
yeah,
D Sturridge, the same thing. This guy will be like, yeah, he's ready. He's coming now. They'll be like, oh, he sneezed. He pulled his hand. We're like, what?
yeah,
Like, literally, the doctor is signing the clear slip, say, okay, yeah, you could go play. As he's walking out, he sneezes, and then all of a sudden, he's like, ooh, doctor, I felt something. Yeah, come back in here. You don't go anywhere. That's what happened to Sturridge. I don't know you know, when it comes to the body type, some people, body type cannot take the pounding and the vigorous of running consistently high pace,
yeah,
and I think um, he may need to change the way he plays. You see what I mean?
yeah,
He may need to change the high intensity style of him where he bump forward and all that kind of stuff. If
yeah,
he does that, maybe it'll help him because Reece James is his the muscle, they have the muscle twitch, the fast muscle twitch.
yeah.
Those are the things that somebody like Usain Bolt has. And that thing is either you have it or you don't.
There you go.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do to get it. That's why some people can run faster than others. But some people have it and their body can take it. You see what I mean? Manchester United player, what's his name? The other one, Shaw, injured again.
I feel like that broken leg Shaw suffered.
Mm-hmm.
A little over 5.
Your
7
mic,
years ago.
something happened to your mic.
Can you hear me?
We hear you, but it's giving us that we might have to do another GoFundMe to,
Hold on.
Yeah, that's much better.
Let's see what's going on here.
Now figure out. I'll let you know if it's coming up in there. But I'll shout out the people in the building. We got Max in the building. Honesty is still in the building. Irishman came through. Big up to you, Irishman. Let me see. There was a comment here that was very, very funny, but true. Was that thing? He said, oh yeah, we're talking about the contract. He said these massive contracts involve money which can end poverty in some countries and are not resolved overnight. That's true. That's true. It's a lot of money and a lot of things coming in, so they have to take care of that. Said Robo has money in the bank, so he can mess up a bit. Yeah. Liverpool FC TV. I know it takes long. I'm just starting to get annoyed with Hughes or Edward PR spin from opportunistic signing. Nah, that's not PR from Edwards and Hughes. That's coming from media personnel who are trying to make money, aka called clickbait. That's why we told you guys, just wait. You know, Liverpool don't do business on the internet. Trent also told you when he signed his extended contract before, he never did it through the spaces. So he's not going to do it again. So if you follow these people and you keep falling for this clickbait and every day Trent is signing, Trent is going to Madrid, Trent is signing, Trent is going to Madrid, that's your fault. You should not listen to those people. Wait till everything comes out. It is annoying to wait, I agree. But one thing that for sure, these players deserve all the money that they should get. They feel that they are worth. But at the end of the day, don't do it and bankrupt my club. It's not going. I don't want you to do, get all the money you can get, but please don't bankrupt my club. That's how I feel. This guy said, fun question. Darwin and Robo are homies now. How do they communicate, bro? Hey, football, man. Football is the ultimate translator, man.
Yeah.
LFC TV said Michael Edwards signed Salah, Mane, Virgil, and Alisson, plus many others. So our clown social media fans have no clue. They are like puddles barking up the wrong tree. Facts. That's exactly what I was saying.
The poodles.
Yeah, this guy said Reed James is what called Range Rover looks good, but
man,
honestly, man, that's cold-blooded.
Yeah, that is. Hey, you know that Reece James is on the peripheral right there, being one of the best right backs in the world. If he stays healthy.
Yep.
I mean, any team on this planet would get rid of their right back to cement him into that position.
Yeah, I mean, Madrid was looking at him one time,
Yeah.
What's the name? Rasta said Reed James needs some Caribbean food. Man. Give him some African food, man. That guy needs some fufu.
I need him to stop eating. That's what I need him to do. He's built like a tank, and I need him to lose more weight. I think that's that is one of his qualities. But he's heavy. He's right. He's built like, I mean, his body frame is very heavy. I mean, but the muscles in there is just not.
What's the basketball player? What's that basketball player from New Orleans?
He's kind of like oh my goodness, Zion Williamson.
Zion. Are you saying he's on the Zion settings, man? Nando's are chilling. Nando's are happy to have Reed James in London, man.
Yeah, but Zion's living in Louisiana. He eating all the Caribbean food out there. Look what's going on to him now.
Yeah, man. I think Reed James, he needs to slim out a little bit. Maybe rearrange his the way he plays, because he plays on the front foot all the time, and he's a center back.
Yeah, they slowed him down. I mean, when he's playing
Mhm,
now, he's playing on the left hand side,
mhm.
usually right next to Sancho. But he's not bombing up as much as he was anymore because they saw that they knew that the hamstring couldn't take the pressure
Yeah,
of him going up and trying to recover speed. He needed to play very like positional,
yeah,
clean football and stay no further than the half line, and
mm,
that's where we were trying to keep him. But the hamstring is just, I mean, it's failing him. It's I don't know what they can do. I mean, he's had the surgery, he's had the time to recover. So I mean, right
yeah,
now it's all in God's hands to see if he can make a full recovery and come back and
yeah.
less question marks about his future.
Right.
Yeah.
But one thing that, talking about Chelsea and something that the Liverpool fans will love a lot, and we had a conversation yesterday. Do you know how much Liverpool fans will support you guys if you guys can go over Arsenal
I
in
mean, that's
terms
the
of the
goal.
table?
Yeah.
I mean, Chelsea's oh, Arsenal fans are spraying stuff here. Uh, um, 9 points. You guys have identical points, identical goals aggregate.
Yeah.
Why is it that everybody don't want to put Chelsea in the title race? If Arsenal is in the title race, why not Chelsea?
I mean, you just have to look at the situation. We're a year in with a whole new coach,
Mhm.
right? Yes, the team also at the same time is still building, and understanding his ideas
Yeah,
with Arsenal already being 5 years in with the same exact coach. So
right.
I think, yeah, we're doing really well right now, doing
Yeah.
amazing. We're doing higher than expectations,
Mhm.
but I definitely see that our team is super young.
Mhm.
They haven't had the opportunity to see what it is to go this far. So I mean, yeah, I feel like this is good where we're at. We're
Right.
tied. He's trying to take the pressure off the players, which I don't like that because you play for Chelsea. We you come to our club, you thrive off of pressure. If you can't pressure doesn't make you play or be better, find
Mhm.
another club.
Yeah.
Um, but I definitely see Maresca's, standpoint. I mean, Arsenal's just been there long enough. They've been with the
Yeah.
same coach. They play the same ideas. So, but I think Arsenal, they
No, I
bottled,
mean, I
they
told
bottled
yeah,
it. So,
I told you, Arsenal, they thought that beating City is the end all be all.
yeah,
And I keep telling people beating City has nothing to do with anything. You focus
yeah,
on City, you're gonna lose because you're gonna beat them and then you're gonna forget about the rest of the league. And
yeah,
as you can see, what's happening with Liverpool this year is we said we're gonna beat everybody else and we will see City later.
yeah,
You see what I mean? Focus on the rest of the league. City gives you only 6 points.
yeah.
There is another hundred and something points to get.
Yeah.
So Arsenal fans, that's true. Siri, why are you spying on me? With
Oh man, hold on, what's going on over there,
I
Archie?
know
You got
Siri.
somebody in the building as well?
No, the Siri. It seems like let me turn her off. Isn't the Arsenal
AI.
fans are hacking me right now? Big
Yeah,
up to ManDem. Please hit the like button. Please hit the like button. um, Arsenal, they think that they are better than what they think they are. They play well. They are very easy on the eye. They play exciting football. I'll give them that. But personally, I don't think they are as good as people think they are.
yeah,
The first year, they surprised everybody. And I said, if they do it again, I'm going to be like, okay, they're for real. And
yeah,
guess what? Last year, they even did better, right? They were the only team that went toe to toe with City to the end.
yeah,
This year is different, right? I'm seeing the same thing that happened to City to Arsenal, where they are slowly breaking apart.
yeah,
It doesn't show now because they are winning, all right?
yeah.
They don't have enough. What happened to them when Odegaard got injured?
Fell apart.
If you
There was
want to
no
be a
creativity.
champion,
Yeah,
yeah, if you want to be a champion, you can't rely on just one player. because this game also brings injuries.
Yeah.
No, if you are lucky, then you have no injuries. But if you are not, you are in trouble. Right? And then, of course, they will say, well, what happened to if you guys have injuries like Salah or VVD or that kind of stuff? Liverpool, we've been having injuries since day one. People are forgetting that our number one goalkeeper is injured. And the manager is like, yeah, we're not going to rush him because what happened if we rush him and then he gets injured again?
Yeah.
Right? I mean, so leave the goalkeepers who's hot. Before, we would have, when he gets, like you said, he gets to 70, 80%, we're like, okay, work your way through it.
Yeah.
The manager say, no, we are good. Take your time. You're still the number one. When the time comes in, we will put you in. Right? Jota, who's supposed to be our deadliest attacker, he's been gone almost 2 months.
Yeah.
Right? Trent has been going on and off. Trent is not fully fit, especially it's an injury that he carried over from last season. And then he went to the Euro. We saw how bad he played in the Euro. So he's also fighting through mental, fitness and his body itself. Konate, gone. Right?
Yeah.
We have at least 5 players that could start. They might not be the Salah or the Virgil or Allison who are on the sheet all the time, but those players can come in and start. Like we were talking earlier, we have Simicas, who's also injured.
Yeah.
Now Bradley, injured. He's also gone till next year.
Yeah.
So if you're going to be relying on, oh, well, we lost one player. And that's what City is in right now. They lost one player. It's not COVID. They lost one player and they are done. So that's what I'm saying. Yes, Arsenal plays well. Odegaard is an amazing player.
Yeah.
But this is not the same Arsenal from last season. In their mind, they're thinking that they can go on a run. And what did you say? You going on a run doesn't mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And now they have to deal with Chelsea now.
Yeah.
You see, yeah, City is taking a back seat right now. Now you have to deal with Chelsea with a young team with a lot of energy, a lot of excitement. They're playing well. Whatever Torboli was trying to do now is taking the dividends, is paying off.
Yeah.
If Chelsea mess around and get a player like Isak or Osimhen or Icarich,
yeah,
they become a problem.
Yeah, and then that's the same thing where I see too. If Arsenal could sign a striker, a number 9, that could be a problem.
Yeah.
If they could actually get a striker, as much as I hate to say that, I feel like Havertz is he's not that guy.
Yeah.
He's not the person who's going to get them to the title. But I feel like in Arsenal's DNA, they're bottle jobs. They're bottle jobs. It's just it's been proven through and through. For us right now, if we just keep that momentum, I mean, everyone was talking about why we're signing so many players because there's just so much talent on the team. We have players that can come in and with the second squad just waiting for their opportunity. So I think that's where it comes back to having not just your first team, but knowing that if a first team player gets injured, you have somebody that can come in and provide the same class. And that's where we're at right now. And that's why I feel confident that we can keep top 4. And I feel confident that we can keep the pace with Arsenal right now.
Yeah.
But we're not in the title race. As much as anyone wants to say, we're not in the title race. It's too early. It's too early.
No, we just want you guys to put pressure because, for my banter purposes and my entertainment, Chelsea competing with Arsenal right now. Oh my God. Yes. It'll be the most exciting thing to watch, especially you go to AFTV and these people are talking all that mess. Like Max is saying, Arsenal fans think that we will get injured and they won't. Like they think that the football bubble only stop around their, they are around them. Everybody else is going to do this by just us, right?
Yeah.
You said if they get a striker, true, if they do get a striker, they will be good. But their left side is not good enough. Martinelli is not playing well as Martinelli that everybody expected. He's working hard, He does work hard, but
This,
he's not causing problem right now. It's Odegaard and Saka,
yeah, those are
right?
the
So
two.
if you shut that side down,
Yeah.
you
But
see
they're
what I
dangerous
mean?
on the free kicks. I mean, Gabriel is another problem as well. They're dangerous on
Yeah.
free kicks and crosses. I think that's where a little bit of their bread and butter there.
Mm-hmm.
If you can shut down Gabriel, then there's a likelihood that you can stop goals from coming in.
Yeah.
But it's been relatively pretty consistent. Once they've scored a goal, they tend to continue to score on
Mm-hmm.
you. So. Um, I feel like Saka. He's been playing a lot of football. He's gonna,
Man
he's
is
gonna
out
hit a
here
brick
limping
wall.
every day.
Yeah, he's gonna hit a
You know
brick
what I
wall.
mean? But today, Man U versus Arsenal, I want a draw because I hate Man U right now. I can't stand them winning, and then they be like, "Oh my God, Amorim, we are back." At the same time, I need Arsenal to draw points because, like I said, for my entertainment value, can
Yeah,
you believe they draw more points? Oh my
points.
God. It
Yeah,
will be so exciting. It will be so excited if Arsenal were to drop more points. Man United just need a little bit humbling. They think that this 3-4-3, nobody have seen it before. Oh my God.
yeah.
Can you see the patterns that we playing? Be like, bro, Ipswich showed you how to play the 3-4-3 better than your manager could.
Yeah. Uh,
So
they
what are
they
you
don't
thinking
have
about
the
today's match?
players. They don't have the players for that.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have the wingers that are gonna bomb up and down all game long. I
Yeah.
mean, I hope that Man United fans aren't taking the Everton win and being like, this is the start of a new journey for us, and we're back to the old Man United. No, you guys are gonna
Yeah.
get humbled. You guys are gonna get humbled. But today,
Yeah.
please, Rashford, I need 2 goals from you.
Yeah.
I need Xerxes to come in and be of class. Come on, you guys! Like do what you do when you play a Big 16. Show that
Mhm.
you can at least tie a game. Give us that to work with.
People, this is the Chelsea fans say they are not in the title rival. He knows if if Arsenal drop points, they are playing Southampton, which the odd maker said that Chelsea's going to win. So he's like, yeah, I need them to lose.
I need them.
Huh?
I'll take a loss or I'll take a tie. One of those two sounds perfect to me. I just don't need Arsenal. Arsenal fans are getting too excited as well, as you're seeing it.
Mhm.
They went from talking about we're out of it, we're done. This is us doing it all over again, and then now they
Yeah.
got Odegaard back and they're scoring goals and they're feeling like they're getting closer and closer. But like I said, I'll continue to say they're bottle jobs.
Yeah, I mean, they've been trying to keep telling us that, yeah, you guys going to be a bottle job if you don't win it. Of course, if we don't win it, but they are the same people who also told us that nobody wins the league from November or December. So
Yeah,
which one is it, people?
yeah, yeah,
Yes, Liverpool on ahead. Anything can happen in the league. This is the EPL.
yeah.
But you guys are the same people who told us no one has ever won the league from November or from December. So people, make it make sense. Help us understand what the logic is this.
Definitely.
Liverpool at this point, we are the manager is just he's just a breakfast, I mean, I think earlier somebody also big up your manager because he came in and did some tough decision. Kicking out
Yeah,
some of those players was the smartest thing to do.
definitely.
Fans don't want to hear it, but you got to do the dirty work, right?
Yeah,
Sterling leaving, yeah, but he had to go.
yeah,
You guys were too bloated. He needed to trim the fat, put some muscle around the teams so that you guys can focus on the team that he won, rather than having all these players and everybody wants to play, and then now you have an issue.
definitely,
Um,
definitely.
on our case, this manager came in and said, you know what, these players are really good. If he tried to implement his style right away, this is my player, this is my player, you could affect the dressing room real quick.
Yeah,
So what he did was build the trust from the leaders, which is Virgil, Salah, Alisson, Trent, Robo, right? That was the leadership call from Liverpool. Building their trust, allow the rest of the squad to be like, you know what? If these guys are following suit, then we also need to fall in line.
Yeah.
And it's making, and because of that, guess what? The manager has taken control of the team, and everybody is following the manager. Salah, Virgil, and Trent, they could literally say, we want to see what happens, because if we win the league and win the Champions League, do we really need to sign another contract? We did it twice.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? We did it twice. We won everything. We accomplished everything that we needed to do without going to Madrid, right? Virgil should have won the Ballon d'Or. He could have been the only player who won the Ballon d'Or beside them two players who were winning the back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah.
I mean, now Rodri won it, even though people said it was going to be, actually, they said it was going to be Vinicius, which have gone back to the Madrid thing again.
Yeah.
Even when Modric won it, guess where he's from? Madrid.
Yeah.
So with Liverpool, this manager has taken what Klopp did, polish it a little bit, slow it down, and give it back to us and said, this is your team.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? And in Anfield, it took Anfield a little bit to also recalibrate our volume levels to adjust to what the manager was doing, because we are used to the from zero.
Yeah.
But then this guy came in and he said, nah, slow your roll, player. So the fans don't know when to celebrate or not until we scored. And it's like, yay. Yeah. So now when you go to Anfield, Anfield is back rocking. Madrid, look what we did to Madrid, right? So Liverpool right now in a very good place. We're taking it one game at a time. And the fact that we do that is helping us.
Definitely. Well, let's go back though. You said something that was really important. You know, winning the league and the Champions League. What are your thoughts this year? Where are you leaning on towards winning the double?
I mean, I'm one of those people who, from day one, I say we winning everything until
okay.
Every game start to pan out. Then you'll be like, okay, maybe we win 3. Okay, maybe 2. Okay, 1. Come on, people, right? That's
okay.
Me, right?
So adding by subtraction. Okay, definitely.
You see what I mean? That's how I start the season, because I believe in my team, right? Definitely. Delusional sometimes, but I'm like, hey, there's no way Liverpool should have been on the same playing field with AC Milan in 2005. But then we end up winning it, right?
Yeah.
But right now, answering your question, we have to win. Out of those big 2, we have to win 1. As it stands right now, there's no excuse. We have to win one of those big 2s. Right?
What would you want? What would you believe would be the most important trophy for the club? The league.
The league, because if you the reason why is 1 is a very lonely number.
Yeah. So
adding another 1 makes it be like, okay, this team built by FSG and Michael Edwards and Klopp, and then because now the succession is working, because that's how Liverpool has always been. When FSG came in, they built based on succession, gradual process, slow process. It's annoying, it's slow as hell. But that's what's happened. Klopp should have won more than 1. But then there was another juggernaut who was right there that did not make
winning it all.
Yes. Winning it all, right? Yeah. There was 2 or 3 of them where we all went till the last game.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? When it comes to tournament football, it's a crapshoot. Anybody can win it.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? So Champions League, right now where we are, Liverpool, no excuse, no underdog mentality. You either win the Champions League or the Premier League. Yeah. Now, if you supplement it with one of the Carabao or FA Cup on top of that, even much better.
Yeah, it's like a little token on top.
A little token on the side. Because when this manager came in, my thing was he needs to be 3rd and a trophy. Yeah. That was the minimum bar that I gave him, right? Yeah. And right now he's exceeding all expectations. So Champions League or Premier League. Premier League for me is the bread and butter. So win that one. And then if you could win the Champions League too, hey. I mean, if he wins both of them, can we say that he's the best manager of all time?
Man, I mean that would have to be written in the stars.
Man.
If he comes in
Hmm.
and wins you guys both of these huge trophies
Yeah.
in a year which Jurgen Klopp, I mean, when he left the club, I mean, I've never seen so many Liverpool fans cry. Um, so
Trust me,
um,
I shed a tear at the airport. I landed. I was going to Chicago. I landed in O'Hara, and then the news broke out. I had to sit down and share one or two. As I was walking out the plane, I'm like, this is fake news. Then there was an Asian guy beside me, and then this white lady on the left, and they were like, no, it's real. I'm like, wait a minute, you guys are football fans too?
yeah.
They were
Uh,
like, oh snap, yeah, I shed a tear or two.
yeah. Now
Well, I
with
mean,
this
it
now.
froze because of the cold that O'Hara was like.
Now, say for instance he does win the two, and
Mhm.
that's a big if.
Yeah,
Would I mean not replacing what Klopp has done, but would this put him
above club?
above Klopp
No,
in the first season?
I will tell you why. Remember, I was saying the succession plan.
Yeah,
So a little history here. Back in the day, we had a manager by the name of Shankly. He
yeah,
started the whole LFC revolution. And then when he was done, he won. He didn't win as much, even though his team was very good, right? And then when he was done, he gave it to his assistant, which was Bob Paisley. Bob Paisley came in and won it all.
yeah,
You see what I mean? And
yeah,
he set ridiculous records even Alex Ferguson didn't break. So Alex Ferguson staying for that length, there was a purpose why he stayed for that length, because he wanted to break Bob Paisley's record. Of
yeah,
course, Alex Ferguson won trebles, but he won trebles in the EPL. Um, so what fans, some fans, of course, will say exactly what you said. And then, of course, when you have a rival fans can banter some Liverpool fans to make those decisions.
scissors. Yeah,
Is what I'm saying. But for the true Liverpool fans, they would tell you that no, the job that Klopp did is the reason why Slot came in and just won it all.
yeah,
You see what I mean? Because Klopp had to come in and clean the feces and the dirt out of the barn and build a brand new one, and then have this guy come in. That was the different job between Klopp and Pep. Pep came in when everything was done. He just had to buy more chandeliers and paint the walls and
decorate it a little bit.
decorate it even more
Yeah,
better with more expensive stuff, right?
yeah,
Better, expensive stuff.
yeah,
Klopp had to basically tear down the house, rebuild the foundation, and then build everything up.
yeah,
So while he was doing that, he was competing with that guy over there.
yeah,
So now any manager that comes in, and especially with the man who the architecture who started it all, which is Michael Edwards, any manager who comes in cannot say, "Oh, this is my first year, so I can fall off like Arsene Wenger when Arsene Wenger left and when Ferguson left."
yeah.
No, 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 not Liverpool.
No,
Because as much as some fans don't like the owners are very, very good at what they do. Bringing Michael Edwards back from retirement was the genius thing that they could ever do.
yeah,
It's almost identical as hiring. Well, it's better than hiring Klopp, because Edwards is the one who told the owners go hire this manager.
yeah,
You see what I mean? So bringing him back, because he is the architect, just like the movie Matrix. Bring him back now. He is the boss of all FSG football operations. Put everybody chill. We might still hate on the owners because we
yeah,
didn't get this player, we didn't get that player. But for those who know the game, because you guys wanted Michael Edwards, he chose not to go there. Man, you wanted him. I
yeah.
believe Barcelona or Madrid was also, side eyeing him. So the
Man, he's
structure
Liverpool
for
through and through.
Liverpool is more important than any one manager or one player.
Yeah,
That's why some of us be like, hey, if Salah wants to go, go. If Virgil wants to go, go. If Trent wants to go, bye-bye. Because the structure is there, and it will not take us too long to
Get back to the old
get
ways.
back to it. I mean, let's remember we lost Torres,
Yeah,
we lost Suarez,
yeah,
right? If you want to go back, we lost Ian Rush, Michael Owen left us.
yeah.
You see what I mean? So that's why the
Steven
Liverpool,
Gerrard.
Steven Gerrard, man. You
Yeah,
know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
So yeah, some fans will say yes, Slot is better than Klopp because that's just it. They are agenda merchants, right?
yeah.
But the true fans of the games will be like, no, no, no. This is Klopp's team.
Yeah, it is. I mean, who did the slot bring in that
Yes, sir.
relatively isn't? I mean,
Yes, sir. And he hasn't seen it. He's seen 7 minutes. You know what I
I'm
mean?
like this. I mean,
So
it's literally his it's Klopp's team, Klopp's identity
mhm. Yeah.
with slots. I mean, um, minor changes,
Mhm.
right? He slowed down the game for you guys to keep
Yeah.
everyone healthy.
Yeah.
So
And then if you watch the City versus Liverpool game, a lot of people said the first 25 minutes was, I'm going to say this, maybe you'll be like, okay, actually, you're doing too much. The first 25 minutes, it was like Liverpool under Klopp, right? And then eventually it faded away. So with me being such a romantic of football, I'm like, that was the passing of the torch from Klopp to Anslot because we started gung ho. We were like, the press was on them. And
yeah,
that is identical to Klopp. And then eventually we were like, slow the game down, ball control, ball control, ball control. And that is slot ball. I was like, that is the passing of the torch. From moving forward, we're probably not going to see club ball anymore. Maybe once in a while, you'd be like, oh, high intensity, that's Liverpool, that's Liverpool.
yeah.
But I think moving forward now, we're going to be seeing a whole different Liverpool now, where you'd be like, this, you can't figure them out. You can't figure them out. So for me, I think the passing of the torch wasn't when Klopp sang and slot music or chant. It was this Sunday where we went from high intensity to basically nullify City. At one point, City had a lot of the ball and
Did
we didn't
nothing with
care.
it.
And nothing with
Did
it. Can you believe the best striker in the world didn't even have a shot?
no. I mean, it was shocking. I mean, I feel like Holland was, and don't get me wrong, they'll go a full 80 minutes with Holland not
Yeah,
doing anything, and then he'll
that's score a
score the
goal.
goal that just
Yeah.
finishes off. So this is not unusual to see him
Mm-hmm.
to see this going on in a game, but it was definitely like no shots on goal. Like this, it was this the City team looked damaged. I mean,
Yeah.
I couldn't believe the lineup he started with at first as well. Just to, I mean, nobody who I believed could come in and make any problems. They were
Mm-hmm.
like, Doku needs to come in and play right there with Trent Alexander to put some pressure on him.
Yeah.
Nothing. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
it was a sad sight to see from a City team, and I've never seen a City team midfield so open. I
Yeah.
mean, I was just like, girl, close your legs. It was that open the whole game. So I definitely could see the passing of the torch, if you like to say that game.
Yeah.
And it's I mean Arnold Slot's lucky. He's lucky. He's lucky that that he was set up for success. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
the identity of the team was there, and all he had to do was figure out how to yet again keep them healthy and keep them from overexerting themselves in the first 30 minutes of the
Yeah.
game, 10 minutes of the game. So um yeah, I can see it. I don't fault you for that. I don't look at
No,
you,
I
you
mean,
know.
because look at this way, right? When Klopp left, everybody said we're going for Alonso. And Alonso made it clear that he's staying one more year. And then some people say, oh, it's Amorim. And then next thing is we see Amorim taking a private jet to West Ham.
Yeah.
And Liverpool moved on and found a guy that personally, like Irishman said, I went to YouTube University to go find who is this guy.
Yeah.
But with me, when we played Celta Vigo, I think in the was it Celta Vigo people or was it Sporting in the the first preseason game, I was sold because you could literally see what this guy was going to do. It's not like the Man U fans jumping like, oh, we playing three in the back. You can see it, bro. No, this guy had a plan from day one. And the fact that when he came in, the most of the players were in international break. And then when they came in, they seamlessly fit in. The first game against Ipswich was a banana slip game.
Yeah.
After that, we played Brentford, and I think that was the best game I've seen. I think right now is the best 3 game I've seen with the Madrid Leverkusen, and I put Brentford in there. And then, of course, what's the name? The City game that we just played. And then we go to Man U, and we slap the taste out of them.
Yeah.
You know, in 60 minutes, the game was done. So after that, I'm like, okay, this manager is a real deal. And the way he composed himself, he's direct. He tells you the real and smile in your face. Those people are always dangerous. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So this manager has a plan, and he came, like you said, he has a luck of coming into a structure that you just do your job.
Yeah. Just
do your job. Now looking at Chelsea, I think they gave Mariska also the same thing. Just do your job. That's why they didn't call, they also copied the Liverpool, say, you know what, born with these managers.
No,
you are a coach.
Yeah,
you are just a coach. You just don't worry about the day to day. Tell us what you need, and we will figure it out. Other than that, go over there and just coach it.
Yeah.
Stress free.
Yeah.
Right?
I think that's going to happen throughout the league now. That you're
exactly. Everybody's doing that.
More coaches.
Amorim, the same thing they did with Amorim. Yeah. They told him, you are a coach, forget about it. Right now, the only person who's in charge of everything is Arteta, and even Pep says he's not in charge, but he's still in charge.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I think that the football is getting into a new generation.
Yeah.
And that's why I said, Pep, maybe it's time for you to move on and go into the national side, because you don't want to become like all these managers where the game left them. I believe Ancelotti's done after this year, because he seems not to figure out. If he wins anything else this year, Ancelotti goated.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what's the name? Honestly said, we lost to Forest. They said the players have club mentality. So now we are cooking. Is Ancelotti, shouldn't it be club mentality? Well, there are some people who can't let club go. That's why Frank is out here laughing at that, saying that some fans were crying.
Oh, you know it. I mean, this was like when Jose Mourinho left us. My tears were shed. Losing Klopp, you guys definitely said this is losing a father figure. I mean, he was not just a father figure to the players. He was also the same way to the fans, because he embraced you guys. I mean, with the fist pump. The fist pump for forever will be his signature, right? That's those 3 fist pumps there built energy, built that devotion and motivation that we're in this all together. So I know to lose him, that cut deep. That wasn't just he's on to new things. He's taking a break off. This was something that felt gut wrenching, like he would never leave.
Yeah.
Right. So,
and the funny thing is, even the current manager, he said, I'm not going to do that. But now, I think in the beginning of the season, we win, he will wave, and then he goes under the tunnel.
Yeah.
Now, I think somebody told him, be like, bro, no. You and the fans, you want to be close, because when things goes bad, they're going to have your back. So after we finish, he walks around a little bit and clap the fans. He doesn't do the fist pump. He just clap, and then, and even him, you could see he realized that, I can't just be. There's only one rigid coach or manager ever come to Liverpool, and we both share him, and his name is Rafa Benitez. He's that uncle that everybody know. Hey, this guy, you could jump through a window. He's just gonna give you a bandage and say, keep going.
Yeah,
that's it. Rafa was the only manager where business.
That's it.
And everybody loved him for it, because that's what he meant to us.
Yeah.
But Klopp was the total opposite. Klopp was more like Dalglish. Dalglish brought that excitement back. So
Yeah.
it's, a manager, it's important that a manager adhere themselves to the fans, because when things go bad, they got your back.
Yeah.
If you don't, you saw what happened to Arteta.
No, they're ripping a new one.
What's his name? Eric Ten Hag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Man, big up to ManDem, man. Appreciate you guys being in the building. But before we get out of here, man, we're gonna do a quick what do you think about the what's it called? The games that is coming? What quick results. What do you think is gonna happen? Let me share the screen real quick. And people, if you have any questions before we get out of here, please put the questions in there. We still have Trap Joe. Honesty is in the building. Redbird just came through. Thank you so much. Max is in the house. Robert Maguire. Are you related to the Man United?
Harry Maguire.
Robert Maguire, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He said, Club love Liverpool knew it was right time to step aside. Yeah, Club stepping aside was the right time. He could have said, you know what, let me try one more year, because he was so close last season.
Yeah.
But this season, he made the tough choice. It's not easy leaving a team that you built and have somebody else.
You can see he was burnt out.
He was
You can
burnt
see that.
out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
mentally
he was burnt out.
Yeah.
So yesterday there were some games, right? Ipswich losing to Crystal Palace our way. Okay. Leicester, man, is what's the name?
Van
Rude.
Nistelrooy.
Rude. Is Rude he beat West Ham 3-1. What's going on with West Ham?
And West Ham looked good. Look, West Ham didn't take their chances.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's it.
Yeah.
That's them now. They like if Lopetegui is there by the end of today, they're
He
making
might
a
be
huge
out.
mistake. He
Yeah.
needs to go. He needs to go.
Yeah, so there's a question for you. He said, Honestly, he's asking, I have a question for the Chelsea fan. You can get rid of 3 players. Who could it be? I mean, who will it be?
Rid of 3 players?
Yeah, from your team.
Oh, easy. Raheem Sterling.
Oh my God.
Definitely out the door. Curly right now, I would get rid of. I mean, he's just gonna have to go. Trevor Chalobah, unfortunately, and Ben Chilwell. Those are gonna have to be my 3. I mean, I love him, but he's Ben Chilwell isn't built for the style of play that Maresca wants.
Right.
Oh,
right.
wait. Take that back.
Oh.
Keep Trevor Chalobah, Alex Disasi. Get out of here. Those would be my 3. Raheem Sterling, Alex Disasi, and Ben Chilwell are gonna have to go. Yeah, because I can't stand why we picked up Alex Disasi. He can't play for us. He's not of our caliber. Thaddeus Shill is on the peripheral, and also Adebayo Tosin. I mean, I expected more from him. I thought he was actually had an opportunity to be playing more game time, even in the Conference League, but I don't think he's not the caliber for us as well either. But I'm gonna give him another season. I'm gonna give him one more season to adapt.
Well, Bunker said Mudrich, Sterling, and Maduenke.
What? No. Why? I can understand the Mudrich for the amount that everyone sees that we bought him for, which wasn't that amount. But Mudryk needs a loan somewhere. I think with the loan, we could possibly see the player that we actually purchased. So I'm not giving up on them easy. And Madueke, what's the hate for him? What's the hate there? I don't understand that.
Yeah, question. He said, honestly said, you guys see Kudu's face after Leicester scored their 3rd goal. Kudus give me the angry Ghanaian Uncle Kudus looks face. Kind of like Uncle Albert, huh?
Yeah.
Kudus right now, I think he's done with West Ham. He wants out.
Yeah.
He wants out. He didn't even play against Arsenal, did he?
No, he was injured.
Oh, okay.
He was
Okay.
injured, yeah. So his return game was the Leicester City game, and he's been taking that gameplay to our country team. That's why I want him out of West Ham, or I
That's
want a
true.
new manager in there because you couldn't see how Kudus was
He,
highly regarded, and all of a sudden
now all of a
he's a
sudden
shell
it's
of himself.
oh yeah. He has to leave this year. If he decides to stay one more year, he's done.
Yeah.
His form is just gonna keep going down. Trav Joe said get rid of Palmer and bring on more plumbers.
Oh, that's disrespectful. Trap Joe, come on now. Palmer's one of the best players in the Premier League right now. Don't do him
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Bowen looked pissed. Yeah, the manager at this point, like Frank said, if he's still there, it's going to be a problem. But
Yeah.
let's look at this upcoming game today. Today, there's a lot of good games coming up, man. It's a good Premier League games. Everton versus Wolf. What do you think is happening? Double loss. Who?
Ooh, I right now, I mean, if I'm looking at that, I'm looking at a Wolves
Wolves
2-1.
win.
2-1. Yeah, Wolves
2-1.
win. Yeah.
Yeah, Wolves are also that team just like Southampton, where they are way too good to be where they are right now.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean? They are way too good to be where they are. It amazes me. Big up to Football Talk Podcast. Big up, man. Thank you so much for being in the building. Appreciate you. Honestly said 3-0. We don't like the Evertons, the Toffees.
Hey, honestly, I can see it too. I mean, Everton looks bad. They look
real,
really
real
bad.
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the name? Bonka said, don't see Madueke being really top player, only a mid player.
I mean, he has his moments. He believes he's a top player. You can see by his the way he carries himself.
Yeah.
I could see that he's great one-on-one. I mean,
Yeah.
he's not afraid to go on his right foot, but
Mm-hmm.
he has his moments. The consistency is the problem. That's
Right.
it.
Right.
Yeah.
He said, come the summer, Liverpool could be destination for all prospects in Europe. FSG, get the checkbook ready. Don't worry, my uncle got this, man. Uncle J Dub got this. He's about to sign them 3 players, and then we're going to get Kekes and Zubimendi. You hear he first. And then,
Yeah, you guys
honestly,
heard that. I don't want to hear anything different, Liverpool fans. He's saying it here now. Zubimendi is on the way in January.
I mean, they know about my sources. My sources are always, people were trying to send me to jail, but they know my sources are right. But the ops are listening. Yeah, but let's run this through real quick. City versus Forest. Do we see another points drop? I'm not going to say they're going to lose, but Forest, if Forest comes to play,
I need to see who's coming back for this game for City.
Nobody. It's KDB might start. That's it.
Is Kovacic out until
Kovacic
January?
is out for, I think, 1 more week or so.
Okay. Oh. Man. What would this be? How many games lost for City if they lose this?
5.
5? I see a 1-1 draw. Or
I think it's gonna be a draw. I think it's gonna be a draw. I'm thinking maybe, I'm leaning to a 1-1 draw because Forest is gonna set up shop. Their defense. What about Newcastle, Liverpool?
Big up, Trap Joe. Big up.
Big up, Trap Joe. What's the name? Bonkers, Wolves, City, Liverpool, Chelsea, Villa, all win. Arsenal versus United draw. Good point. He went straight to the point. Newcastle, Liverpool, 3 points. That's what I always say. I don't care what the score is. Give me 3 points. # 3 points.
Yeah.
Honestly, say Elonga, and Elonga can have. Walker is going to have a long day with that kid. A lot of speed. If Forest use speed against City, they can cause them a lot of problems.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I see a Hudson-Odoi goal.
Yeah, that guy. He's doing. I don't know why he can't be consistent. Southampton versus Chelsea. What are you looking at, man?
No, that's 3 points. 3 points. That's 3 points there. Lock it in.
Yeah. Aston Villa versus Brentford. Unai is starting to get hot over there. The kitchen is getting hot, my man. The food ain't coming out, bro.
No,
you keep giving me these hot pockets from the microwave.
I see a Brentford win.
Do you think Brentford's gonna win?
I see a 1-0 Brentford win, or yeah.
Sheesh.
I think Aston Villa is capitulating.
Facts. Facts.
Yeah,
I don't know. I think that the Champions League is burning them out.
definitely,
Um,
definitely. They're not the players he brought in. I expected
mhm.
more from Leon Bailey,
Yeah.
and Telemines, but yeah, they're capitulating. They're not used to playing and playing
It,
and giving their all for another Champions League to win a trophy.
right.
It's too much pressure on them.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That's true. That's
And you
true.
said Villa 2, Brentford 2? I can see that
Yeah.
too. I can definitely see that too as well. I can
I
see that
think
too.
I lean towards that more than Brentford winning, but I won't be
When
surprised. Brentford sometimes can surprise you.
they are shocking. They can shock a
Yeah,
team.
they
Yeah.
have all their players back, so it should be good. And then the final one, of course, the big game is Arsenal versus Man U. What man them say? I think it's gonna be points drop. It's gonna be
Yeah.
points drop on both sides. That's why I think it's gonna be a. I see a 2-2.
2-2?
I see a 2-2. I see Rashford likes to score at the Emirates,
Yeah.
and Haaland or what's that guy with the fro?
Xerxes?
Xerxes might do something.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, on the Arsenal side, I think Kai Havertz and what's that guy who always come off the bench? Um,
Uh, Trezard?
Trossard. I think
Yeah.
that's where I'm seeing their goals are going to come from. Um, I
I,
think it's
I
going
see
to
a
be a draw.
I see a soccer goal.
You see Saka coming in his
Yeah,
clutch?
yeah, 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 yeah. I see soccer scoring a goal. Over
I,
Havertz, definitely.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
over Havertz. Yeah. Um,
Honestly said, draw. Arsenal fans have too much chest that can come back and bite them. That's bro. They are my source of entertainment. If they lose points, you're gonna see Ateta out. I
yeah.
promise you. We
Yeah.
need that today. We
Yes.
need that today. Man U fans, not that I care about you guys either, because you guys are starting to talk too much over what they call a model of a coach who just plays for the camera. But you guys need to step up and at least make your talk mean something.
Yeah.
The 3-4-3 that the whole world has never seen before. Let it mean something because
Yeah.
you know me myself and my Liverpool kingdom, we need that 11 points gap.
Should make that.
And then we will deal with Chelsea later. After
Yeah.
today, then the hate goes back on Chelsea because we need a double-digit gap between us and everybody else. Because starting
I don't
next
see.
year, our running is pretty hard.
Yeah. I mean, we're the teams we're playing coming up. I mean, we could get 12 points easily.
Mm.
12 points easily. So I'm hoping right now Chelsea would continue on a run.
Hmm.
We can cement second place.
Yeah,
That would be, I mean, beautiful for us. So,
yeah.
um,
I mean, for us, Liverpool, yes, we are on the right trajectory. We playing well. Um, the next two games, I'm expecting 6 points. At first, I was like, with the 5 games that we had, I said 13 points, I'll be happy.
yeah,
Today is the most important game out of all of them.
yeah,
And today, if we do come out with 3 points, bro, just like my man there, Robert was saying earlier, I'm putting a bet on the quad. Wallahi.
the quad though.
I'm
Okay,
just saying, we might go for
okay,
the immortals, man. We might go for the immortals. If today we
yeah,
come out with a 3, bro, that chest, man. Liverpool, we are already unbearable. I will be
yeah,
talking so much. Social
yeah,
media will have to kick me out. And oh, by the
yeah.
way, Rasta Crab, what happened to Barnes' Twitter account, man? It seems like he got banned. What did he do? If you are in there, please answer that. But yeah, what you got for the fans before we get out of here, man?
Man, I appreciate. Just want to say thank you guys for tuning in and yet again allowing us to be here and talk football with you guys as well. And yeah, today's a Wednesday. This is a great Wednesday. I'm glad I'm
Man,
off today. I
ah,
get to just sit at home and watch these games. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm getting the popcorn out.
Man, the boy gonna be in the office sneaking out, just like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm gonna have my phone, be like, bro, you working slow today. Yeah, man, it's hard work today, hard work.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, man. So yeah, man, I agree with what Frank said, man. Big up to ManDem in the chat. Please enjoy the game today. Have a good fun. I mean, kick your feet up. Have a, crack up a bottle or something, even if it's a water bottle.
yeah.
Enjoy it, and then just support your team, man. Support your team, and hopefully, Arsenal and Man U can make our day even much, much
Please.
better.
Please.
Forest, make me happy.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
As I promise you guys, if Arsenal drop points and City drop points, watch Chelsea fans coming and say we are in the title. All that nonsense that Frank told us today will go out of the window.
Let's let it play out how it plays out. I love my club, and I want to see us back up there again. I want to see us competing again for the Premier League title, and who knows? I mean, this could be a very unusual year, and I'm hoping that unusual year is gonna set us
It
up.
is an unusual year.
Yeah,
It is.
yeah. We'll see. We'll see. Right now, I don't see it. That's my stance now. But another day, another dollar. Things could change.
Big up, man. Appreciate you for coming through. Yeah, man. Please hit the like button, people. Hit the like button, share, subscribe. Get us. We're trying to get to 500 by the time the year's over, man. So please hit the like button. Go to Frank Famous channel. I want everybody to go over there and put it in any video comment and say, brethren, make some new videos. Make some new videos.
Definitely.
You know what I mean?
I appreciate that. That's the support's all I need. The more I can see you guys, the better. I want to be here for you guys as well. So,
and these fans, man, trust me, they will rock with you, man. They will rock with you. Thank you, ManDem. We appreciate you guys being in the building. Quincy Bold, Frank. Peace. Hey.